Dick and I have had a unique situation that you don't find real common in the State House, and that is for a House and Senate member from the same area working together for as long as we have. We've had been together for 16 years while he was in the Senate and I was in the House. Uh, you do see that occasionally, but in our situation, he's a Democrat, I'm a Republican, so throughout the 16 years you had Republican and Democratic administrations. So there were a lot of times where we were able to complement each other. If there were things that I might be able to do a little bit better than he could, depending on the administration, then he readily recommended us going in that direction. Of course, there were other times where he may be able to take the lead, and it'll be better for me to be in the background. So we learned how to figure out how to tackle things in that manner, and I think that was a good secret to how we were successful in getting a lot of things done, particularly for different constituents. Everybody seemed to always know that we would work together, and I think part of that is because even though he was a Democrat and I'm a Republican, we had the same supporters through the years, and they liked the situation that we had, and that's why they kept us for so long. Look at the marsh behind us. We're currently getting ready for the dredging of these channels because they're silted in and you can't have a lot of boating traffic through there. And then just a little ways toward the beach, we've had beach renourishment continuing on through the years. A lot of money had been captured for all these projects, and you can't do that unless you have the House and Senate working together. And we were very successful. We brought a lot of money home through those years. And again, it's just not something that's very common that you see throughout the State House, where you have people with different philosophies but are able to work together for such a long period of time. And again, I say that our constituents wanted it that way. They liked it. And I think they would have allowed that to continue on and on if Dick could have remained in office. The evolution of Loris Hospital, which began about 55 years ago, proceeding to building Seacoast Hospital, which was the only hospital in this area. We were the largest, most densely populated area of South Carolina without a hospital. So we had to watch over the growth of Loris and help them find their way to building in this area. And then the evolution of McLeod Hospital coming in and taking over, and Loris becoming part of the McLeod network, required a lot of work on our behalfs over the years. And that is one area where he and I always had to work together. We had a very qualified hospital board that we oversaw in terms of appointments, and they relied on us for many, many things through the years to help them find their way. And that's something that I know we're both proud of, because it's not something you see in many areas of the state where you have the growth of a facility like Loris Hospital was, because you look at many other delegations and you've got a lot of partisan bickering going on. We never had that here. It always was about getting the job done. And again, I go back and say that he and I had the same supporters through the years, so there was no reason to take opposite sides on many things.